Beginner's Road to a 180, Episode 4. In this video, we're going to throw 100 darts and see what our highest score is. What do you think it will be? Comment below. Let's get into it. So I'm just going to do a bit of a voiceover as well, talking through the darts. Obviously, in this one, we threw 100 darts, give or take. I did try and count them as I was going along, but I lost track halfway through. But it's around 100 darts. If you want to count through all the darts that I've threw and tell me at the end, then that's fine, but it's about 100. So we started off there with a nice triple, but I think that only put us on 81. And we do actually, well, I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but we got another 81 there. So two 81s in the first sort of 3 or 4 sets, not too bad. But I did actually make a recording yesterday, but then halfway through I realised that my phone was vertical and not horizontal, and it's annoying because that time when I threw 100 darts, I did a lot better than today. But it's better than nothing, I suppose, so why not? Again, a double 20 there, not aiming for it. Most of the time I am aiming for the actual triple in this. There are the odd times like here where I just thought I'd stack them up a little bit after the first one, which I know that's what some of you have been commenting to do. So it doesn't really matter where the first start goes, just try and stack it into that one. So I can actually do that quite well, I think. It's just when it's a triple and the pressure's on, that's when I can't follow it. But there's certain numbers that I can do better than others. Usually somewhere in the middle, like the 14s, the 8s, the 12s, that sort of thing. But again, another double 20 there. That puts us on 56 for that one, so not quite beating the 81. But with this, I am pretty much always aiming for the triple 20. Again, another double 20. I was aiming for the triple in that one, but got a 60 there, so it's not terrible averages. It does slowly get worse throughout the video, though, because as I get more and more tired, it gets a little bit worse. But we do end up beating... we end up getting our best score towards the end of the video, so make sure to stick around to see what I get, and obviously leave your comments below to think what I would get. It's nothing massive. We haven't completed the series yet. We didn't get a 180 just to spoil it, but you know, we got some decent scores. So 20 there again, not too bad with that one. The last start, as it always seems to do, just goes miles away, but the first two, not too bad. As long as we're getting a 20, then I'm fairly happy with it. 5, 20. So I am able to correct it a little bit. I do often get a lot of triple 5s, triple 1s. I think most of the time it goes into the 5 rather than the 1. I think if I do pull it, it does go more to the left usually compared to the right. And that one there, I was actually aiming for the bullseye twice. So, well, I was aiming for the bullseye once on the last start after the second one went near it. So sometimes I do want to just follow the darts, but there you can see the last one messed me up. I think that's an 80. The last one messed me up. I was hoping for a 140, but didn't happen in the end. As we'll get a single 1, a 5. It's not great averages. 24 there. That's definitely not going to beat my highest score. My highest score sort of ever is a 140. And I have been closer with that, where I've got like a 1, 2, 3, but where the last triple that went into the 1 was so close to the triple 20. So this series could have been over before I even started, but it is quite difficult. Sometimes I do wonder how I'm ever going to get one, especially when I'm throwing darts like this where I can't even hit a 20. But I suppose that's why I'm here to practice, and I suppose that's why I'm making these videos. But I have noticed some improvement recently, so generally my darts feel a bit more stable, like they're going a bit straighter compared to sort of my last video where I played against the bot, which if you haven't seen that, go have a look, see what happens with that. But basically in that one, we played an online bot. There, again, we beat our highest score of 81, we got an 85, but I feel like with that last start, if we just kept it straight, that's an easy 100, but never mind. Double 1 there, a single 1 there, and a 5, so that's a nice 8 scored. But it happens, you know, even some professionals now and again will get a terrible score like that. I seem to do it quite consistently and miss the board, as you can see. But if you are new to the channel, then I am a sort of a new darts channel. I try to upload a few times a week, making videos like this. And as you can tell, I'm not good at darts. I don't claim to be good at darts. I claim to be a beginner and someone that wants to learn and try and improve. And that's the point of this channel, basically. But we're still at 85. We're around about just over 50 darts now, I think, into it. Got a 20, a 2, and a 12. So the 85 record is still safe in this video. But we're here to beat it, and I think we will. Obviously, I know what happens, but here I was going for the 19s, but I got the first 16, and I thought I'd go for another 16. So it seems to be when I can... Well, I can't aim very well to begin with, but once I've got it somewhere, I can usually follow it quite well. Not all the time, as you can see there. I've got a 2 there. I think if I was going for the world record for the lowest score, then I might win it, but highest score's not going to happen. So my flight flew out there. My flight flew out, sorry, as you can see, but I think we got an 80... No, we got 100 there, I think. So that's not too bad. We got 100. It put me off a bit with the second dart, sort of the flight flying off. I think I do need to get more darts, actually. So now we're just going for a small maintenance break as we're putting the flight back on, because all my darts are quite flayed. So a lot of the time they fly out because they're not very stable. But I don't know if it's because I throw my dart too hard, or if I'm just so good that I stack them so well that all the end of the darts start to come off. Or maybe I'm just buying cheap darts, but I don't know what it is. I don't think I'm buying cheap darts. They do cost me quite a bit sometimes, but I think I just need to buy more darts, which I think is just part of darts, isn't it? I suppose if you've been playing for a long time, let me know how many darts you've gone through in your life, but I haven't been playing that long, and I've already gone through quite a few, so hopefully it doesn't carry on. But that there, I think that's into the 20. I think that's an 81. But I'm sort of watching this back on a small screen, so I can't fully see exactly where the darts go, but I can tell whereabouts they go. So 5, a 1, and 20, 26 there. That is my signature move, getting a 26. I think it's a lot of beginners' move as well. To get 1 in the 20, 1 in the 5, 1 in the 1. 2 in the 5 there, and a 25. Yeah, it's not going too well, but I think we're about 70, 80 darts in, not too long to go, so we have to make all these darts count, which we're not doing. Just under the triple 20 there, and into the triple with that one. That was quite a good dart. I was quite proud of myself with that one. So we've got another 81, just because the second dart was sort of blocking it a bit, so I had to sort of fly it around it a little bit, but got in there in the end. A 1, a 5, and a 12, so even worse than a 26 there, but we don't talk about half of these. As I say, I'm a beginner. We can expect these darts to be awful, so don't be too concerned. I'm sure I'll improve. First one there was nice and straight in the 20. Second one, 18. But that is a 78, which isn't too bad. It's up there. But now we're coming down to our last sort of 10, 15 darts or so. Just under the 20 there. Into the triple. Well, no, just under the triple into the 20. And we got 37 there. So not too good. Especially with that one, I missed the ball entirely with that one. It's good that I have sort of a surround with it just to make sure I don't hit the wall. But as you can see on the bottom of the screen, under the board, all those darts have come from, well, me throwing them very badly. Like another one there. I don't know what I'm doing. And a 13. Yeah, I really don't have a clue what I'm doing at this point. But this is the last 3 darts, believe it or not, that I counted. And look what happens with it. So, terrible start into the 1. Into the triple, another into the triple. So we'll take that. So yeah, so thank you for watching this video. As you can see here, the highest one that we got out of 100 darts is 121. Let me know what you thought I would get. Make sure to like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.